cast low, while all the winds began to blow. You held your cup, you bit your tongue, and every wall between us hung. No burning bridge, no heavy smoke, just the goodbye you never spoke. You smiled like something broke inside. You laughed but something beautiful died. You stood to leave but didn't run. You just dissolved into the sun. No tear to catch, no vow to choke, just the goodbye you never spoke. Some hearts don't shatter with a scream, they just unravel in between. The goodbye you never spoke hung heavy in the words you broke. No final kiss, no ending fight, just faded slowly out of sight. No final chord, no whispered joke, just a goodbye you never spoke. I kept your chair beside the fire, still waiting for what won't transpire. You left a silence sharp and deep, 1,000 miles I couldn't keep. No flames, no cries, no mirror smoked, just the goodbye you never spoke. Some leave with thunder, some with rain. You left with silence in your veins. The goodbye you never spoke still clings to every word I wrote. No slammed door, no broken glass, just ghosting slow until you passed. The saddest sound that never broke was the goodbye you never spoke. So if I linger where you stood, it's chasing words you never could. I left your porch just past midnight, streetlight dancing in my taillight. You didn't chase, I didn't slow, some goodbyes we'll never know. I told myself it had to end, but I still drive like you're a friend. The hills rolled out like your old dress, soft reminders of the mess. I turned the radio up too high to drown the thought of your goodbye. But silence breaks between each track and haunts me like the things we lacked. We didn't fight, we didn't scream, we just unraveled from the dream. And the last time I looked back, you stood still beneath the black. No words, no tears, no reach to hold, just a face that looked too old. I swore I'd never lose the track, but that was the last time I looked back. Town I pass feels wrong, like hearing love in someone else's song. Oh, distance, quiet and blue, a ghost I never quite got through. And I keep moving down the track from the last time I look back. I pulled in late with an empty tank, the neon buzz like broken thanks. Room 12 key in a stranger's hand, just me, the rain, and no more plans. You're not here, but it feels like you, in every shadow passing through. The curtains barely block the moon, and this bed still smells like leaving soon. I tried to run from what we broke, but I still choke on words we spoke. Your voice still lingers in this night, beneath the last motel light. We never got a second chance, just silence where we used to dance. Under the last motel light, where your memory hits just right, flickering gold on worn out skin, like the truth I kept within. Love don't end in black and white, it fades in the last motel light. I left your name in every town, but it keeps on pulling me back down. No GPS, no exit found, just your ghost in every sound. I turn the TV up too loud, but you're still here inside this crowd. I tried to sleep, I tried to fight, but you're stitched into this night. Under the last motel light, where goodbye don't feel quite right. You're in the hum, you're in the glow of places love forgets to go. Still waiting there, out of sight, in the last motel light. So I'll lie still till morning comes, and count the stars you left undone. I won't forget, I won't rewrite what we lost in the last motel light. I left your name in every time, but it keeps on pulling me back down. No GPS, no exit found, the truth I kept within. Love don't end in black and white, it fades in the last motel light. Fades in the last motel light. I see your shadow in the hall, like you still live inside these walls. Your scent still clings to cotton threads, and your voice echoes in my head. Some wounds don't need a sharper blade, they're the kind of hurt that doesn't fade. You left without a single scream, just packed up silence, left a dream. No fire, no grand final scene, just Just empty cups and bed sheets clean. You took the peace we tried to trade, left the kind of hurt that doesn't fade. You don't need thunder to break hearts, just someone quietly falling apart. It's the kind of hurt that doesn't fade, like sunburn from a colder day. It hides inside the little things, like coffee mugs and wedding rings. No sharp goodbye, no grand parade, just the kind of hurt that doesn't fade. I talk like I've moved on for good, but nothing feels the way it should. The house still leans into your name, the quiet hum still sounds the same. I play it cool, I fake the brave, but it's the kind of hurt that doesn't fade. You don't need flames to feel the burn. Some fires glow but never turn. It's the kind of hurt that doesn't fade, still fresh inside these shades of gray. You left without a final line, and now you live in my design. I never begged, I never prayed, but it's the kind of hurt that doesn't fade. So if I seem a step behind, it's 'cause I still rewind. The kind of hurt that doesn't fade. I tossed the atlas out the door. It never knew what I was for. The roots they draw are built for doubt, but I was made to figure out. The road runs deeper than the dust, and feeling's the only map I trust. I don't need signs to know I'm near. I chase the scent of open fear. The stars don't label where to fall, they just remind you not to stall. No printed lines, no careful thrust. The wild's the only map I trust. Some ride to win, some ride to hide, but I just ride to be alive. The only map I trust is written in the thunder's gust, in broken trails and howling streams, and stitched together fearless dreams. No hand to guide, no need to rush. The road's the only map I trust. I learned from rain that never warns, from empty fields and rusted horns. I chase the places that don't wait, the bends that grin against my fate. No golden frame, no promises, just the unknown's the only map I trust. They'll point you back, they'll build you walls, but real roads answer real calls. The only map I trust is made of wind and painted dust. It bends, it breaks, it leads, it spins, but somehow brings you home again. No rules, no weight, no second must. The soul's the only map I trust. So if you lose me, I trust is made of wind and painted dust. It bends, it breaks, it leads, it spins, but somehow brings you home again. No rules, no weight, no second must. The soul's the only I trust. So if you lose me past the dawn, I'm following the road I'm drawn upon.
The road remembers who I am, even when the rest forget. It hums beneath my faded van and sings the songs of my regrets. The wind don't ask, the sky don't pry, but the road still knows the reasons why. I pass old motels, rusted signs, and feel your voice between the lines. You told me once, don't drift too far, but I became that kind of star. Now every turn, each melody feels like the road remembering me. I don't belong in picture frames, I only live inside the names. The road remembers me, the curves, the bends, the broken keys, the towns I left, the loves I lost, the risks I took no matter cost. I've left my story wild and free, but still the road bears me. I trace my past in yellow stripes, each mark a song I didn't write. The tires wear what I can't say, and carried pain I threw away. But when I drive, it all agrees, the road remembers me. The rear view's full, the tank is light, but every mile still feels right. The road remembers me, each bump, each mile, each memory. I thought I left it all behind. The wheels don't lie, lies don't mind. I'm not the man I used to be, but still the road remembers me. So when I vanish in the haze, know the road still calls my name and remembers me. You took your coat, you took your keys, you left behind your melodies. No slam door, no final fight, just silence woven into night. And on the table, still and kind, was the smile you left behind. I wore that smile for a week or two, like armor made from thoughts of you. But love can't live in frozen scenes or in the echo of left behind. Some leave with pain, some leave with rage. You left like turning a final page. It's the smile you left behind, like a photo I can't rewind. Still warm, still soft, still laced with grace, but fading fast from frame and face. You're gone, but in the corner of my mind is the smile you left behind. Now mornings pass without your voice, but I still hear the quiet choice. You didn't need to break me loud, you just dissolved into the crowd. And now I chase what's undefined in the smile you left behind. You didn't cry, you didn't stay, you just took all the words away. It's the smile you left behind, still haunting like a soft goodbye. No sharp regret, no jagged end. You'd not do what then did instead. I still see when I close my eyes, that smile you left behind. So if you wonder how I'm doing now, I'm holding on, but don't ask how, to the smile you left behind.
I never begged for Sunday nights, just sat there holding back the fight. You always knew, but let it be, like truth was just too hard to see. I loved you in the way you wore, but missed the things I never asked for. You brushed my hand, you turned away, and I let silence lead the play. You gave me half, I called it whole, and left the rest to fill the role. But pieces fall from empty drawers, and all the things I never asked for. You can lose what you don't name by never speaking just the same. These are the things I never asked for, the hugs that lingered just before, the look that said you'd rather stay, but walked out anyway. I kept it cool, I kept the score, and lost the things I never asked for. Now every room feels half-built walls, and echoing unanswered calls. You're happy now, or so I hear, and I just fade from year to year. But somewhere deep behind the door are all the things I never asked for. Love don't end with one sharp sound, it fades where words don't hang around. These are the things I never
things I never asked for. So if I feel like empty space, just know I kept a softer place for the things I never asked for. I watched you sleep one last night. Too late to fix, too tired to fight. You turned your back, the light was dim. I held my breath and tucked it in. So many truths I tried to hide, now they echo from inside. You waited years for me to speak, but pride's a hill that's hard to leave. I told you love in sideways ways, but never straight, and not to stay. I let the silence wrap around the things I never said out loud. I meant each glance, I meant each touch, but words I feared would be too much. These are the things I never said out loud, the ones that tore me up with sound. I loved you more than I could show, but held it back and let you go. Now I just sing to empty crowds, the things I never said out loud. I see your face in fading signs, in songs that bleed between the lines. You deserve more than I could give, but I still wish I let it live. Instead I lost you to the sound, the things I never said out loud. I thought my heart could speak for me, but some words die before they're free. These are the things I never said out loud. Not screams, just whispers trapped in doubt. You needed truth, I needed time, but silence never read the rhyme. So now I carry like a shroud the things I never said out loud. So if you hear this late at night, know I was wrong, you were my right, but I was never brave or proud to say the things out loud. You stirred your coffee, eyes on the floor. I knew you'd already closed the door. No fight, no flame, no slammed regret, just quiet wounds we both forget. I reach for you like I still believed, but some goodbyes are meant to leave. You smiled like someone miles away, and I ran out of words to make you stay. We shared a silence loud and wide, while all we were slipped off to hide. No final kiss, no final
say, that echo louder every day. But the words that got caught in our breath now haunt the space you left. Not the storm or the breakaway, but the things we didn't say. Now I lie awake and count the cracks where you used to sleep, now turn to black. I wish I'd screamed, I wish you'd cried. Instead we let the moment die. We wrote a song but skipped the end. Now I hum what might have been. If love is built on truth and sound, ours just floated, never found. It's the things we didn't say that won't seem to go away. The silence plays on repeat in every shadow, every street. No blame, no path to sway, just the things we didn't say. I still hear them in the night, soft like stars just out of sight. Love doesn't fade, it walks away in the things we didn't say. Raise your voice. You made goodbye without a choice. No broken glass, no slammed down phone, just silence loud enough alone. But I'll remember evermore the way you closed the door. You paused like maybe you would stay, then turned and took the night away. No tear, no speech, no angry name, just cold that never warmed again. You didn't run, you didn't roar, but I felt the way you closed the door. Some hearts break with heavy sound, others crash without a pound. The way you closed the door said more than words had said before. Not with rage, not with regret, just final like a silhouette. No second glance, no lines to pour, just the way you closed the door. Now every room feels twice as wide, and echoes follow me inside. I trace your steps across the floor like maps that lead to something more. But there's no key, no lock to score, just the way you closed the door. You didn't shout, you didn't cry, you just let the silence lie. The way you closed the door still rings beneath the evermore. It didn't creak, it didn't slam, it whispered everything we am. You didn't stay to break or warn, you just left and closed the door. And now I hear it in my sleep, that quiet sound you chose to keep away. You closed the door. used to think the road was light, a getaway from wrong to right, a path to leave, a space to breathe, a place where nothing made me bleed. But now I know what I ignored, that freedom has its own reward. It's not just wind and easy miles, but lonely thoughts and crooked smiles. No one to blame, no one to call, just empty diners after fall. The farther out from what I know, the heavier the long road grows. Freedom's not a spark or flame, it's carrying what you can't name. That's the weight of open roads, not just wings but heavy loads. You trade the cage for sky and stars, but still you ride with phantom scars. No place to stop, no zip code, just the weight of open roads. I've met some friends who ride and break, some find the truth, some just escape. Me, I'm somewhere in between, still chasing what I've never seen. I'm not a drifter just for show, there's meaning in the miles I know. And though the sky is deep and wide, I've learned the cost of leaving pride. That's the weight of open roads, more than what the stories told. No welcome mat, no easy end, just you and wheels that never bend, no path that won't erode, just the weight of open roads. So if I fade beneath the moon, don't write me off, don't speak too soon. I found my truth in what I chose, the weight of open roads. You always spoke with clever eyes, but left the truth in your disguise. I read between the careful lines and hoped I'd hear your heart in time. You held me close, but never tight, like love was something out of sight. You traced your dreams across my skin, but never let me fully in. I stayed and listened just in case you'd say the words you wouldn't face. But silence filled the space instead, with all the words you never said. And now I hear them in my head, the ghost of what we left unsaid. It's the words you never said that echo louder in my bed. You held your love like it was glass, afraid too much would let it pass. Now I'm haunted, not misled, by the words you never said. I would have stayed through every storm if you had let your fear transform. But you stood still while I leaned in, too scared to lose, too scared to win. And now your silence tears instead, through all the words you never said. I gave you truth, you gave me air, now all I breathe is what's not there. It's the words you never said that keep me spinning in my head. No fights, no screams, no
ever said.
But I still reached out with my hands. You were fire wrapped in silk and stone, and I never felt more alone. You kissed me like it was a dare, then vanished when I tried to care. We played a game with rigged out rules, where loving you just made me a fool. I knew the truth but stayed and fought, 'cause pain was all your love had taught. You weren't mine, but I held tight to the wrong kind of right. You were the wrong kind of right, the kind that the wrong kind of right. You're somewhere now, I don't know where, still living wild, still unaware. I should have left 1,000 times, but love don't always read the signs. You taught me how to break and bend, and call a wound a bitter friend. We weren't good, but we felt true, like chaos in a perfect hue. You were the wrong kind of right, sweet like sin and sharp like spite. I held your flame and called it warm. Now I live inside your storm, and I still miss the fight of the wrong kind of right. So here's to love that doesn't stay, to hearts that learn the hard way. You were never in my sight, just the wrong kind of right. They gave me rules wrapped up in gold, told me where to stand and fold. I wore the tie, I played the part, but something rusted in my heart. So I stood up and said enough, it's time to trade the chains for dust. I packed my doubts in leather bags, left behind the colored flags. I hit the gas, I killed the plan, became a free and breaking man. No ladder left, no one to trust, I traded all for wind and dust. They called me
the chains for dust. I don't regret the roads I burned, each twist and turn I truly earned. The fire behind the road ahead are better than the life I fled. I live outside what they discuss. I've traded chains for honest dust. Freedom don't come in tidy rows. It rides wherever thunder goes. I'll trade the chains for dust, for chaos wheels and wanderlust. No corner office, no parade, just dirt and stars and plans I've made. Let others shine, let others trust. I'll trade the chains for dust. So if I vanish with the wind, know that I'm finally home again, where I traded chains for dust. So if I vanish with the wind, know that I'm finally home again, where I traded chains for dust. Watch the stars from a motel roof, counting dreams without the proof. The city called, but I said no. Some things bloom when you let go. I gave up clocks and concrete feet to trade the sky for sleep. I don't chase what others claim, the rush, the prize, the dying flame. I'd rather drift in open air, where no one asks me why or where. No pressure here, no need to keep. I trade the sky for sleep. They said I'd fade without a plan, but stars don't ask to understand. I trade the sky for sleep, let go of things I'd never keep. The sky's too wide, the climb too steep. Some nights I'd rather fall than leap. So take the dawn to go the deep. I'll trade the sky for sleep. I've had my share of driving fast, of trying hard to make things last, but now I sit and let it slide. No need to chase or run or hide. Peace don't always come in heaps. Sometimes it's trading sky for sleep. Let others rise, let others fight. I'll drift into the quiet night. I'd trade the sky for sleep, for silence I can finally keep. No more race, no mountain steep, just gravity and something deep. Let the world spin while I weep. I'll trade the sky for sleep. Some dreams are soft and some run deep, and some just trade the sky for sleep. sight, just a thrill that burned like light. We'd fill the tank with hopes and jokes, run red lights just to chase the smoke. The wind was loud, the seats were torn, but freedom's never bought or worn. We didn't care if it was rough. We used to run on nothing but guts. No rules, no route, no place to be, just broken, wild, and running free. We used to run on nothing, just the fire we believed in. No cash, no plan, no looking back, just the hum of wheels and open tracks. It wasn't much, but it meant something when we used to run on nothing. Now life's all bills and screens and clocks, no time to dream, no room to rock. But I still chase that broken high, when risk and laughter touch the sky. And every now and then I bluff, like I still run on nothing tough. Those days are gone, but not erased. I still remember how it tasted. We used to run on nothing, with no chains, no maps, no budget bluffing, just a beat up dream and sky to chase. With every mile of burning grace, it wasn't safe, but man, it was something when we used to run on nothing. So if I ever disappear, just know I'm chasing what we steered, the kind of life worth always loving, when we used to run on nothing. Like a summer storm, quick and loud and far from norm. No time to think, no time to brace, just thunder wrapped in your embrace. We never planned, we never stayed, but baby damn we lit the days. We kissed like fire in the pouring rain. We fought with smiles and sweet disdain. You never asked where this would go. We just burned fast and let it show. Some love is slow, but ours took flight, then vanished by the morning light. We didn't last, but we were right, for one loud, wild, electric night. We love like lightning, fast and bright, a flash of truth that split the night. No promises, no calm retreat, just thunder under tangled sheets. Gone in seconds, but still striking. Yeah, we love like lightning. I see your spark in random skies, in flashbulb dreams and wild eyes. We weren't meant to grow or tame, just set the sky but not too far, like you were testing who we are. We danced around the word all night, but never dared to say it right. You smiled like maybe you knew more, then vanished through the hallway door. We shared the moon, but not the day. We gave the fire, but not the flame. I watched you leave without a sound, still hoping we might turn around. But even silence knows the truth. We were love without the proof. We let the moments do the work. Too scared to speak, too strong to hurt. We never called it love, but it burned deep just the same. We never gave it shape or name, but I still dream of you by name. Some hearts just rise above. We were love without the proof. We let the moments do the work. Too scared to speak, too strong to hurt. We never called it love, but it burned deep just the same. We never gave it shape or name, but I still dream of you by name. Some hearts just rise above, even when we never called it love. Every song, in every almost I've done wrong, I find your eyes in strangers' looks and hold my breath in empty hooks. I never said it, but it stayed in all the words I never gave. We wrote a story with no ink and left it hanging in the brink. We never called it love, but I feel it when I breathe. You haunt the hours I don't believe, in all the truths I can't retrieve. We were just a push, a shove, and we never called it love. But even now, when night falls through, I still pretend you wanted to, and I whisper what we never spoke of. We never called it love. You asked me why I had to go, but the truth was buried deep in snow. I loved you more than I could say, but loving you meant losing me each day. You needed calm, I needed change. Two hearts out walking separate planes. We had the house, we had the ring, but we lost touch with everything. Our laughter dimmed, our colors bled. We spoke in echoes, tears unsaid. I kissed your hair, I held your face, still couldn't fill that hollow space. It wasn't lack, it wasn't war, it's just not what I stayed for. You were everything I wanted, but not the life I need. I tried to be the man who'd been, but broken places I can't mend. You were the light, you were the shore, but I left for what I couldn't stay for. Now I try still haunted by that wedding gown. But freedom's not just what you choose, it's what you leave when staying bruises. Some goodbyes don't come from hate, they come when love can't bear the weight. I walked away not out of spite, but because it didn't feel right. You were everything I wanted, but I lost myself inside. You gave me peace, I gave you storms, and we both wore the quiet like a uniform. Love was real, but love's not more than what I couldn't stay for. I hope you find what I could not, a life where fire and stillness walk. I'll love you always from afar, for what I couldn't stay for.